Welcome back. If you're here, it means you're ready to stop accepting the surface-level narrative that people feed you. This is the full, unabridged deep dive exploration into reading the truth, the psychological blueprint for understanding human behavior. Most people think that if someone says they are happy, then they are genuinely happy. That's a massive assumption. The truth is far more subtle and often involuntary. We are talking about micro-expressions. These aren't just subtle twitches, they are fleeting, involuntary muscle movements that betray genuine emotion in less than half a second. Think of it as an emotional leakage system. When a person is trying to mask deep feelings, say, anger or fear, their face often gives away the real signal before their conscious mind can catch up. The scientific definition is key here. These are brief, involuntary facial expressions that bypass conscious control. They are the raw data of a person's emotional state. Human translation? It means their eyes might say, "I love you," but the tension in their jaw says, "I hate your life choices." The body is a much more honest narrator than the mouth. So, how do you actually start seeing this? You need a systematic approach. We call it the neutral baseline scan. This hack requires discipline. Before any high-stakes conversation, a negotiation, a date, or even a difficult family talk, you must observe the person's face for 30 seconds. The goal is to establish their neutral baseline. This is their resting emotional state. What does their face look like when they think no one is looking, and when they aren't actively performing for you? Once you have that baseline, every deviation becomes exponentially more valuable. A sudden flash of contempt when they talk about their boss? That's a micro-expression. Another critical area is the eyes. People often try to avoid direct eye contact when they are lying or feeling intense guilt. But sometimes, it's not avoidance, it's a specific pattern called darting. When analyzing micro-expressions, remember the core emotions. Fear, surprise, anger, disgust, sadness, joy. These are universal and hardwired into our biology. If you see a flash of fear, it means they perceive danger in that moment. If you see disgust, they're judging something deeply wrong or repulsive. Now let's talk about emotional manipulation. Micro-expressions are your shield against being gaslit or emotionally drained. A manipulator will often use rapid shifts in emotional tone, a quick flash of sympathy followed immediately by a dismissive smirk. This is designed to keep you off balance. When you spot this whiplash effect, your job is not to react emotionally. Your job is to pause and label the emotion you just saw. For instance, if they say, "It's fine," but their micro-expression is pure panic, you don't accept the words. You address the discrepancy. This isn't about judging people, it's about gathering data. It's about understanding the gap between what they want you to believe and what their body is actually communicating. In negotiation, this is gold. If the seller says the price is non-negotiable, but their micro-expression shows sudden surprise or slight panic when you mention a competitor's price, they are bluffing. In relationships, this skill protects your emotional sovereignty. If they say "I'm fine," but their micro-expression is sadness or contempt, you know the conversation needs to shift from surface talk to deep understanding. Remember, micro-expressions are not proof of malice, they are simply evidence of human imperfection and the difficulty of maintaining a perfect facade. The more you practice the neutral baseline scan, the faster your emotional processing becomes. It moves from conscious effort to instinctual detection. Don't look for the big reveal. Look for the tiny, almost invisible flicker. The micro-twitch of the lip corner, the momentary widening of the pupil. This is not magic, it is applied behavioral psychology. It is the systematic observation of involuntary human responses. You are learning to read the script that people write for themselves, not the one they hand you. You are becoming a master observer of human truth. Start small. Practice this with people you trust first. Build your observational muscle in low-stakes environments. The goal isn't to control people, it's to protect your own reality. To ensure that your decisions, whether they are financial, relational, or professional, are based on accurate data. Understanding micro-expressions is the ultimate form of self-empowerment. It shifts you from being a passive recipient of information to an active, informed analyst. Use this knowledge ethically. Never use it to judge someone's worth, but always to understand the dynamics of communication. The world is full of performance. And every single person, even the most confident-looking ones, is performing something. Your job is to spot the seams. We've covered the science of emotional leakage today. Now, we need to apply this knowledge to specific high-stakes scenarios. Next time, we're going to dive deep into the systems that keep you stuck in relationships, the cycle of emotional dependency, and how micro-expressions can help you recognize when boundaries are being violated. Stay tuned for the next installment in this blueprint. Master your observation, and you master your life.